Just gotta pray that the internet will be okay today. Or, if the internet's okay, then I gotta pray that my computer will be able to run Hunt for a bit. I think at most I usually am able to play for like at least an hour or two before the game starts freezing, and then I just the only thing I can do is just switch games. But yeah, if the game runs fine, I'll continue playing it. But if it's struggling, or my computer starts struggling to run it, I'll have to switch over to, I guess, either PUBG or BF4, whatever I feel. Um, I think I'll grind some Last Epoch on the weekend because I think, yeah, I wanted to do that. Like, I want to do the grind during the day, and then set the more funner games for the nighttime, because watching grinding is like kind of stale. So I'd rather just get that over, get that done in the morning or something. Hopefully I'm able to sleep early, or not sleep early, but at least sleep fine enough for me to wake up early and get started up in the morning. All right, let's just get going. Cheap Springfield. Oh yeah, I must have set this up already for her. I guess there's not much I can do to add to her for now. Do threes. I'm starting to understand this game. I don't have much experience with extraction games. So this is like literally my first extraction type shooter, or just extraction game in general. If you don't count Arma 3, I don't know if it was Breaking Point. It was one of the mods where you did objectives and you extract. So yeah. Technically the Dark Zone and the Division, the PvP portion of the Division, once you unlock it, technically counts as an extraction. So I guess I played a little bit of that, but I didn't play the Division that long for me to like be an expert on it or anything. So I literally feel very fresh to this whole concept. I did play a little bit with my friends, some EFT, maybe like, I would say I only played with them twice, only for like a few hours. So at tops, maybe less than 10 hours altogether. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I wanted to thank a few people here that I didn't even see the notifications for. That followed AZM, Zombie King, SQ, Mr. Niffler01, and then Zara. Thank you all for those follows while I was offline. So I appreciate that. I didn't see that, but I do. If the moment I see it in my list, and yeah, I'll make sure to give you guys a shout out for that. But thank you, Zara, especially for that follow, because of she has an awesome community, and I dropped by there just to chill and sort of watch her stream, because it's always entertaining, and very nice folks over there. Yeah, really cool person and really cool streamer. Probably one of the more entertaining, medium-sized streamer out there. Medium to medium small. Alright, I usually just follow what these guys do because I literally don't know what I'm doing, and I'm, you know. Okay. Gotta reload this. Just gonna top myself off. God damn it. Okay. I really like this game. It's just that the only limitation is that my computer, which is it's low end, and you know, I can only play certain games for a certain time period. And it's also weather permitting as well, as much as, you know, it's a bizarre thing, but depending on the temperature, kind of dictates what I can or can't play. Because if my computer is like overheating, then, you know, I'll end up struggling, you know, to run the game. It's like games with very resource intensive game. Think like Crisis or whatever, or I don't know. Think like say like The Witcher, right? I mean, The Witcher probably runs fine on my system. But point is that any game that runs super heavy will obviously max out my CPU or my GPU, which in turns, you know, that converts to heat, and heat is like a throttling factor. So at some point, once my computer gets hot enough, it starts to stutter or freeze up. And yeah, I mean, having to run OBS while playing a very heavy game. I mean, this game it runs on the CryEngine, so yeah, you can, you know, as you know, it's not the lightest engine out there. But I try to make do with what I got, really. I really want to push for an upgrade, but I think realistically it won't be done by at least by the end of this year or by next year. It's not super urgent because most of the games that I play aren't that like heavy, but you know, I feel like the more I want to stream content or do content, you know, I want to be able to play certain games that might be a little bit more heavy. Or there's a list of games in my library that I have that I couldn't play because of limitations, hardware limitations, obviously. But you know, in the near future, or the coming year or at least, I am gearing up to try and push an upgrade through. And I don't know, I'm on the fence. Like, I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna do a dual PC setup, which is probably the way to go, or just do a single, you know, PC setup, which is easier, but it has its limitations, you know, too. So if I were to do a dual PC setup, it may take me some time to figure it out, how to set things up and, you know, get things up and running. I didn't figure out the audio and video. Oh my god, my game sound just broke and it froze. Shit. Speaking of, god damn it. But Here's the thing. I guess it's just the few hours that I've been playing Hunt Showdown. Um, despite the freezes, it actually runs well on a decent system. So if you have like a medium tier PC with medium specs, I don't know, like you have like 2070 or something, and like an i7 6700 series PC, like not even the newest models or anything like that. I'll be able to run this game just fine, and the game runs, at good frames. However, with the CryEngine, it's the same with the Unreal. There's a lot of bloat, and there's a lot of, resource heavy processes, and those engines run pretty heavy. So they do need optimization. What? I didn't hear you.
The guy I killed. So you can go waiting. He's over here.
Oh, okay. I mean, despite the setbacks, it's actually a pretty good game. I mean, right now it's the second best. Um, it's the second best. Extraction that you can. I mean, extraction game that you can play right now. Well, it really depends on your preference. If you don't really care about the modern weaponry, then it's probably the first choice. The fuck was that? Like, it depends on your preference, meaning that if you prefer a game where it's just, military and military weaponry, then Tarkov. But if you really like the Western theme and supernatural stuff, then Hunt Showdown is literally the #1 extraction shooter in this genre, or in with. I'm actually surprised how well it runs at for the most part, but yeah, I do. It freezes here and there, so it kind of sucks. And I mean, I look forward to upgrading my computer. That means I get to expand the amount of games that I can actually play and stream, and because I have a bunch of like single player games that I wanted to play, like Devil May Cry, Dark Souls, and stuff. And then there's a couple like Milsim games I wanted to play but couldn't run. I'm getting shot from the southwest. But I do like the theme of this game. Very gothic, very gothic, and just very crazy. I like the supernatural portion of this game too. It's unique, you know. People said it's supposed to pay homage to the Darksiders series, which is, I don't know how, but apparently it does. But I do like the Western supernatural, very everything's dreary, dead, and it takes place in sort of like the bayou and swampy areas. The weaponry, I think, is pretty cool too. It's just so unique in its own way, and the game was meant to be pretty fun. One of our guys went down. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have. I should have actually cleared the area first. First rookie mistake. Cause there's no really rush to resin. Like there's plenty of time. But good thing is I only had starter gear, so I didn't really lose much. I was surprised if he can actually find where those shots are coming from. This kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, number 4, I believe, or even like number Resident Evil number 7, because it takes place in like some rural sort of area, kind of like a western town sort of deal. Oh, what a hit. I mean, he hit him twice in the body though, but the guy is still alive. Does he have a first aid kit? Ooh, I don't know about this. What's all of this?
dead. Let's go get the extra bounty in the middle of the map.
Okay. Oh, this guy just saved our ass. I'm not sure where those shots rang from. I was surprised he managed to juke them and res us like in the middle of like a fight. I don't think there's any type of booster shots that allow you to recover that missing health. Like once you're down, you lose a percentage of your health. Still getting used to the game sensitivity levels. I might need to tweak it a little bit more, but it's an okay spot now. Earlier it was super like too quick, but it's going fine now. I just want to see how this game looks on its like highest graphical settings. Like it probably look amazing. Right now it looks pretty. It looks decent. And this is at the lowest possible settings, which is like surprising. Like it looks very, you know, detailed and designed, well designed. But yeah, you know, which is why I still look forward to upgrading this, because finally I'll be able to play games at, you know, the intended, you know, settings that the developers want us to use to sort of immerse ourselves. Ash Creek Lumber. Just gonna walk one. Everyone had like pretty starter rifles, so yeah. But I think the theme, the environment, the character, the storytelling, the music, the ambient sound, just the general dark, rainy, dreadful feeling of this game, I think it's really cool. I don't think there's much game out there like this in terms of like for a shooter game.
Oh, the bounty one is in hand.
It just feels so unlike any shooter that I've ever played. But it's been out since like 2019 though, so it's, you know, it's not like it's brand new or anything. And I've known about the game since it was announced much earlier. But still really impressed by the Cry engine. Really impressed. It's, to me, the Cry engine is the second best game engine out there, right behind Unreal Engine. But it's not talked about that often because it's not heavily. I mean, it's younger than the Unreal Engine, and there's less games that run on the Cry engine, and the company is not as big as Unreal or Epic. Cause you know, Epic or the Unreal Engine is like literally the pioneer or one of the earliest game engines out there. So like, you know, founder of. It's like going up against like, you know, Nvidia. Right? You're like a small little company, but then you go up against like a titan like Epic, who owns the Unreal. but what they have done or what they have achieved for a smaller team, it's pretty impressive. Which is why I also look forward to seeing what the new Crysis game looks like on the newest Unreal. I mean the newest CryEngine. Alrighty. I'm not sure. I think on the left side it's supposed to show how many players are left. I think. So I wasn't paying attention to that. Gotta finish this drink. It was electrolytes because I was feeling kind of dehydrated during the day. I had to take intermittent naps throughout the day because I kind of stayed up late reading news and watching documentaries and stuff. It's always like, you kind of go down a rabbit hole. Like, for example, if I'm watching some engineering video and then like a historical documentary pops, then I'll end up watching that. And then I'll read the wiki because I want to know more about what's going on. What's this? The daring companion shot. Okay, I was hoping to have what you call it, gotten something good, but I didn't really pick up anything amazing. I was hoping that they would have like a filter button that shows the stuff that you have on hand, you know? Let's go with a sheep gun. Bornheim. Hand crossbow. This is only 30. I'll give it a shot. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we'll see. What's this? Contraband cannot be sold. Can I unequip it? Reduce. Oh well, I'll just grab some of this. Just equip that. I don't want to bring in too much gear, otherwise, don't want to lose him. Let's see, equipment. So this guy they had that. Oh, it was right there on the ground, and I thought it was the same one that I have. This, but then yeah, I should have picked it up. Okay. Carabiner when filled. Okay, we'll just use this gun for now. Let's see, stamina while health is critical low. Let's see, bloodless. Let's see, remain in iron sights. Understand you make. Oh yeah, let me remove last health chunk. Never mind. I was gonna just need health stuff here. Faster rate of fire when using one-handed single action pistols. I probably want that. I'm just getting all the health stuff. Okay. I guess everyone's sort of afraid to lose like high-end gear, so you kind of have to go in there, grind a bit, and then try and acquire better weapons. Every time you do a run, you want to be essentially upgrading your gear. I kind of wonder what is the equivalent of a scav run in this game. Is it the solo mode? I don't know. I'm still trying to navigate the menu here. As in, like, in EFT, you can run a scav run. Essentially, you start off with just a random weapon, and you can just, you know, choose to extract, or you can choose to try and hunt other players and see if they have better gear, or find and loot stuff. I'm not exactly sure what the chances of PMCs being, you know, showing up is. Essentially, PMC is you don't have a preset gear. Instead, you come in with the gear that you create or that you set up yourselves from your own stash, but you have a chance of losing it if you die. Whereas, like for scavs, you just lose whatever you have. Once you go into the match, you know, you just lose whatever that was given to you. So, yeah. I mean, if there's a safer way to gear up, then I should probably be doing that. I've been just doing actual runs. So, yeah. Not exactly sure where they want to go. But I think we're supposed to go to the blue thing to, you know, pick up the hint or whatever. Damn it. I was trying to like walk past it, and I still ended up triggering it. All right. There was like a blue hint over there. I saw like there was an entity over there. I kind of like this little mini bow. That ass. Okay, we made a bunch of noise. Alright, let's go. There's nothing really here yet. I kind of think that we all are like following each other. If I had to rate this game in terms of difficulty, then I would say take 4 shotgun. It sits up there with EFT being like one of the hardest shooters to play. I mean, it's not as hard as EFT, but it's kind of up there. And EFT for me, it sits at like a 10 in terms of difficulty, alongside with the likes of like Daisy, and then you got your milsims like further down. The milsims are at like a 9 or so, and then PUBG at like an 8. I think Ready or Not would sit like at 8.5 in terms of difficulty, right above PUBG. Actually, I would say it's also a 9, along with the milsims, because it's essentially like a sim. It's a police sim, so it's not as large and it doesn't have as big of a system as those milsims. So it, you know, if those milsims are in like a 9 in terms of difficulty, 9 and 9.5, then Ready or Not would be like a 9. This game I would say is like 9 or 8.9 or something. We're talking about difficulty, not, you know, rating. Wait, why are we going to the water? But man, they really, when it comes to like water, Man, Unreal and CryEngine, they just nail it. Another game that had really good environmental design and really good details is Kingdom Come Deliverance, the medieval game. I just think that they just did a really good job, like really good details on like the foliage and the vegetation and everything. It's kind of, it's kind of rare to see those type of dedication to quality or design quality. New World surprisingly also did a really good job when it comes to environmental design and just like map design. Certain map, like the outdoors stuff, really good when it comes to like vegetation. Man, I wish, like, for me, New World had really good potential for like MMORPG game. Like, it had the graphics, it had the combat. I think it lacked depth, and the fact that you only have like 3 abilities you can use was kind of strange to me. I felt like, I think, yeah, it just lacked depth. It lacks complexity. So, I'm not sure how it plays now, but I did play it during closed beta, and I thought it was pretty cool. But I mean, everyone's kind of hoping it would be the new, the big thing, like for the MMORPG scene. I mean, we all know it wasn't gonna be like the WoW killer or anything, but we, was hoping to bring like a healthy competition to the genre. I think the only other game that can even compete in the MMORPG space would probably be Final Fantasy, which has a pretty large scene outside of like the US. It's probably popular in like Asia. That's probably the second biggest MMORPG that I can think of, at the moment. I feel like everyone wishes that like there's finally a good MMORPG out there that is not WoW, but it's still, we still haven't quite gotten there yet. Which is why for me, like, I can't wait to see what Riot Games is coming up with. Like, I was hoping that they would come up with a full-on either an ARPG or MMORPG, whichever one. I just hope that it's really good and it has, complexity and depth while also maintaining like simplicity and, user friendliness and, beginner friendly. So I think League, when it comes to competition, them taking on genres that are clearly dominated by games that are, you know, kind of define the genre. I think Riot, they put up a good fight. For example, like in the tactical or like the competitive shooter space, they managed to, you know, take on Counter-Strike with Valorant. Oh, dang. Yeah, like I think, you know, Riot was slowly founded on the idea of competition, right? So for example, you have Dota, which, you know, it's like a long-standing, you know, game that has literally pioneered and transformed the MOBA genre. And then Riot comes out with League of Legends, which, you know, ends up competing at a very, like, how do you say, like the number of players on League sometimes exceeds those playing Dota at times. So, you know, literally they brought out a game that competed with another game that defined the genre, or, you know, helped kickstart the genre. So to great success too. So, and then later down the line they come out with Valorant, which was meant to take on the sort of competitive, you know, 5v5 shooter, sort of search and destroy FPS game. So they did that, you know, taking on the likes of Counter-Strike. So I'm not sure what the numbers are in terms of like how many current players every day versus like from Counter-Strike versus Valorant, but you know, I guess their numbers are rising to a competitive level where, you know. So now that leaves them the fighting games, which they are working on, and then the I don't know if it's gonna be like a full-on MMORPG or an ARPG or some sort of hybrid RPG game. But I mean, I can't wait to see what they will, you know, bring out. But then they're really good at how do you say, preventing leaks. Like they keep things super closed in, which is really impressive because it's been a long time rumor that they were working on MMORPG game, and then they finally announced that they are. But we have yet to see any footage. I don't know if they've leaked photos out there right now, but I have yet to see any credible uh, you know, how do you say it? Those survivors, legendary hunters. I've yet to see any credible leaks, you know, or anything of significance. Bayonet. Let's go with something cheap. Luckily I didn't really use anything expensive during that round. Let's go with this one. Neck. I can double. Cool. Dual. Springfield 1866 bayonet. I don't think these Springfields are that expensive. I could just go in with it. But with a bayonet, I don't see that in this list. Let's see. Springfield. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's that expensive or anything. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Well, I guess the guy extracted, luckily, but we weren't able to make it out with him. That looks kind of like windy, the logo. Oh, did my stream die? What the heck? Unless I just gotta refresh it. So yeah, I mean, what's gonna topple? WoW? I don't know. I mean, the game's WoW. The saying goes, the only game that can topple WoW is just WoW itself. I mean, I think on a day-to-day basis, there's probably like, without even taking a look or without Googling, I'd say at least more than 20k at any given time. Anywhere between 20 to 70k. Let me see. Let me Google it. Current WoW players. So I guess if I just had to put a number, 60k any given day or at this moment. So current player count. Wow. We estimate the daily player count of World of Warcraft to be 1.28. So that's 1 million. Interesting. Okay, so that's a lot more than I thought. Not sure if there's any way to check the peak concurrent players, but I think Final Fantasy sits beneath it just slightly. I don't know. We're doing like global count. That's a lot of players though. 1 point something million per day. but it is it's a game that is sort of global. Okay, big dog. Oh, this guy is fast. I should probably follow him. Let me go downstairs. Like when I can, okay. I was just about to say when I can run a game, it runs smooth, but it freezes up like this. I don't know what's causing it, but hopefully I don't die. But yeah, this does have that fun, like Resident Evil 7, and then the Resident Evil after kind of vibe to it, cause as I said, they take place in like sort of like the bayou, sort of swampy, rural areas, like the western areas. Just waiting till I unfreeze. Okay. The one thing I do notice is that I don't seem to find, like, outside of killing players, I don't seem to be able to find just random weapons, like random primary weapons or heavy weapons. It seems that you're kind of forced to just kill. But I think the focus is the mission, like the bounties. Kind of wonder how the hitboxes missed it. Somebody shot at me. I'm just gonna go at their pace. Oh, damn it. I took on a guy with a shotty or some type of really powerful rifle. Oh, that guy is kind of, he has to deal with both the spider and then our teammates. I don't. I'm surprised he's going for the res because it's super dangerous. But I'm just gonna stay back a little bit and heal. I don't want to screw this up. If I go to Then and they had to take the time to res me, you know. This guy is super ballsy, cause the spider kind of takes a while to kill. Oh, I thought he was inside with it. Oh, it's double barrel shotgun. This guy is so brave. This is so much intensity that my pillow is falling down from my gaming chair. Oof. I need to set down a trap. This gun doesn't have much bullets in there. I might have to switch back. What is this? Ooh. Yeah, I might have. Unless there's like an ammo box I can. That's only 6 bullets though, so that's... Yeah, I don't know, it's worth it. Is this pistol much better than my current one? It's huge. Alright, so we're just waiting for this banishing to complete. And then from there we move on to the next mission, or we can either extract or just move on to the next. I think people already did the butcher because they said that they were finishing banishing, so we might encounter them. Who knows? Because they could either choose to extract or they can choose to try and hunt for more bounties. So yeah. I'm not exactly sure how to to know how many players are left. Just gonna go around and just try and figure out, you know, where the openings and closings are in here, just to see, you know, where can people breach in from. So there's that middle door here. Obviously there's a lever out, or a pulley, or whatever outside that you can use to open and close it. Do I hit? I mean, all three of us have bounties. So the question is, what now? Like, do we wait until people come to us, or do we run? Like, do we fucking just bolt out of here? I'm just gonna follow their directions. I think that they know what they're doing. Because we have a lot to lose. I think that it wouldn't be worth it trying to go for another bounty. Oh my fucking god, please. This isn't the right time to freeze. Shit. Okay, hopefully there's nobody around us. As I was saying, like the game freezes randomly. I mean, it unfreezes eventually, but it puts me at huge risk. But I don't want to screw them up by, you know, because if I go down, that means that they had to come protect me, and they might go down too. So usually it takes about like a minute for it to unfreeze, so then I should be fine. Okay, so they ran. But man, if they had like an actual survival game, or like, I don't know, it doesn't even have to be extraction. It can just be straight up battle royale or something, or just a full-on survival shooter. You know, I think that would be pretty cool, because the environment's so well done. Like it matches the theme of the genre. I could see why developers are leaning towards more the objective based games, like for example like battle royale, right? Loot and then shoot and kill, last man standing sort of deal. Or even extraction shooters, you know, you loot, you try and extract, because there's a goal, like there's you know, sort of like not a short term, I mean not a long term goal, but like, you know, something you have to actually do. Like you go in there, do your missions or bounties, and then you extract as fast as possible or as safely as possible. Whereas in like a game that is more open ended, like for example like Minecraft or DayZ, well these Minecraft does have like sort of you know, you can fight bosses and whatnot. But I remember like when DayZ was out in early access, it was just a literal sandbox with no actual no objective or no goal. It was just you go in there and you just do whatever, but there wasn't like you know, any mission doing or anything. You just go in there, loot, and you don't even have to kill people. But you know, it eventually people get bored of it, and then they just find a gun and try and kill other players. So that's I think that's where Daisy's weakness is like, yeah, it's cool to have like a sort of persistent sandbox game where you can just jump in and out anytime and just loot and just survive and stuff. But it eventually devolves into just find a gun and shoot or kill players, right? It doesn't have any sort of like actual laid out goal for you to do. There's no mission to do. It doesn't tell you like, hey, you gotta go to this location and complete this objective. Um, so and then there's no sort of that's I could see why EFT became more popular is because you have missions, you have quests, you have challenges to do, and then once you can obtain loot and you can take it with you, and then it goes into your out of game inventory or stash, and you can sell it or dismantle it, and do what you want with those gear, and go back and gear up again and go back in and get better loot. Like there's a recurring sort of like, how do you say, like a gameplay loop, yep. Sort of like a feedback loop where you're being rewarded for the grind that you do. Whereas DayZ is like, and as much as I did like playing DayZ when it came out, there is no, there is no proper gameplay loop. It doesn't have, the reason why it doesn't have like longevity is because it just, what are you working towards? Are you trying to go in the game to interact with other players, or are you just sort of like going in there and just who knows what. But there just isn't much to do in there, so eventually everyone gets bored and they will start killing each other. And I don't blame them, right? Because I should have picked that up. The 1892 Craig, that was a little bit more expensive. Oh, and replace this. This one at least has more bullets that I can use. What do we got? The teammates can be provided cause of burning some your health chunks. Looting a dead hunter will restore 1 health chunk. Ooh, that's interesting. I think that's important. Okay. I guess I got 3 points. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think that would do for now. Can I sell that Springfield? I don't think I'll ever use it. Unless I'm like seriously without a gun. Alright, whatever. Whoa, we got like a monk or a priest. But yeah, and I think that's why the survival. I mean, there are a bunch of like survival build craft games out there, and there are more coming. There's like it's like the second arrival of survival like craft build games. You know, ever since like Lego Fortnite was announced, the genre started. You know, we're starting to see a lot of those type of games come out again. But I don't think it will be as big as it was back then. Like back then, it popped off. You know, around the time when Daisy and Minecraft were at its peak. But now I think like now you see like an uphill trend, but it just won't peak as high as it did back then. The same with like battle royales. Like at its peak, Fortnite and PUBG were the you know at the top, right? And for me, it's like you won't. I doubt you'll see those numbers again. Like not even Warzone, even the new season can reach those numbers again. Like maybe Warzone 1 at its peak, but yeah, you won't be able to see those numbers again. Like PUBG at its peak, Fortnite at its peak, Warzone 1 at its peak, because it's probably been overdone. Obviously, there's still thousands of players playing nowadays. Concurrently, but just not as much as it was back then. But I mean, extraction shooters are not new. They've been around for a while, right? But I guess with whatever new season there is, or new updates or patches with EFT, might have brought it back on the radar. But in my opinion, right now, the perfect extraction shooter is we haven't seen it yet. Like EFT is pretty good, but I don't think I think there's still potential for other extraction shooters to come out that can really, because to me this is a wide open field, and it's ripe for picking, I guess. Or it is a wide open field, and then anyone could just jump in right now, and I think the moment's really open, or it's just wide open. Like for me, part of me was disappointed that during like the BR craze, I was hoping to see like DICE come out with something really good, but it was too little too late. Warzone ended up taking the spot. Right now the biggest BRs right now is pretty much Fortnite and Warzone, and PUBG obviously fell from grace and is not as played as much anymore, or it's not as popular anymore. But I mean, I knew that was coming. Like Fortnite popped off at some point, but then fell back down. Fell all the way down, because I think it's almost always like that with most games that become viral, is that at some point they just okay, so you're supposed to like melee him. I'm not sure what to do about this. Oh, oops. Yeah, I fought this like entity or whatever, but I never knew what to do with it. But I think right now there's still an open. The BR space, there's still open spots, and then obviously extraction shooters, there's still like wide open areas because, yeah, in my opinion, there's still a lot of potential for some game to come out that really nail the genre. So I think that the perfect one hasn't really existed yet. So, you know, I mean, if DICE can capitalize on it, that'd be cool, right? But they had to like really figure it out. Like, it has to be more in depth. I don't know how deep you have to go, because EFT is pretty in depth in terms of like customizations and like weapon selection and customization and, you know, marketplace selling of parts and missions and stuff. I don't know of any game that can even come close in terms of like, you know, the level of depth that game has. Oh, this shit's hurting. I found traps on the ground. Where's it? Where's it? Here it is. Alright. Just waiting for that to finish. Okay, now at least I know what to do. You kind of had to like knock it or stagger it, and then you're able to sort of do more, like get a few more hits on it. But it's better to do it with teammates because they can hit it from like the back while you distract it, kind of like the Enderman. I'm really. Oh fuck! God damn it! There's like a shrine out there. This isn't the best gun right now. I just picked it because it's the cheapest, and it has like right now I'm going like quality over damage. I mean not quality, quantity. So I feel like the more bullets I can shoot, the better. Obviously you want something with high damage and good amount of fire rate, but very limited options in terms of like guns with a low price. I think having one person upstairs is fine, and then having two on the bottom floor, you know? I think them twice. But I don't have any traps. I mean, he knows exactly where I'm at, but I don't know where he is. Yeah, I think this gun is decent for like a really like cheap like $60 gun. I mean, you can easily toss a dynamite thing through one of the windows. Where's this guy going? Ah, why did he do that? Why did he leave? Fuck. Okay. I mean, I will eventually pick him up. It's just that I don't know. It really depends on when this guy wants to go. Because 100% they know where we are. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other dude just like left without us. But I mean, we're gonna go pick him up. It's just that if they burn him, then we can't really do much for him. I mean, he's gonna burn his gear. He's just gonna have to wait. Because if we go out there, they're gonna fucking kill us. Dinked him. Fuck. Why did he leave? Ah! Damn it! Why did they just leave without telling me? Shit. These guys. I don't know why he did that. Surrounded. There's a bounty out there. Fuck. Damn it. Oh man. I was trying to outplay him, but he was so persistent. That was a lot of fun though. I think that there was another team. They dropped their bounty. This last team standing were probably the ones that gunned them down. But yeah, I think it went downhill because the one of our teammates just straight up left the building. And then the second guy went after him, or just dipped. I don't know where he was going, but so that just left me behind. Um, I'm not sure why they decided to leave. They could have just waited it out a little bit longer. But it was I mean it's a lot of fun getting into the PvP portion, like being able to go up against players. Like I feel like the more you get into gunfights, the better you'll get. So yeah. I think most times some of the best, well, it's with any sort of like PvP game, like for example like BRs. Usually the best, like the better players are the ones that are actively hunting other players, you know, because you don't. I like for me personally, like in my opinion, like you don't really learn that much if you sort of just hide. So. What's this? Vandal Striker. Yeah, if you just like generally just sit and hide, you don't really learn. So you kind of want to get in there and, you know, do stuff. That way you're single shot breach loading. That way you get some experience, just combat experience. Like usually when I see like players, they go in PUBG, they loot and then they just hide in the corner. I feel like, you know, you're not really learning that way. You kind of just, you know, going off of like sheer luck that, you know, that hopefully somebody goes into your building and walk into your crosshair. So it's not really chamber for large ammunition and previous models. The magazine holds 9 rounds. Yeah, like for me personally, the way I like to learn is like to just get in there, get in the fight. Because I seen players sort of like camp in like COD or whatever, and I'm like, you know, yeah, it's legit. Like you can play it that way, and you'll be able to get some kills. But yeah. I think the best way to learn is just to get in there, get in the fight, and then you'll be able to, you know, from experience, or just getting into combat, you'll be able to know how to handle situations, I guess. Okay, so got our equipment. Small arms. We'll just use this for now. Okay, so get the wind field. Probably not the best weaponry, but I think it does a decent job, right? Oh wow. I literally played with that. I don't think I played with Corvid, but Chorito Burrito. Oh, never mind. I thought their name was the top. That's could have been any player. Who knows? Maybe it's the same guy. I don't know. I got a few dinks though, so I'm happy about that. Like I was able to so there was I laid the trap in like I don't know where, like the corner right. I don't know which side of the building it was, but the guy opened the door and then I took like 2 hits off of him. I don't know if he tried to open the door again and walk into a trap because it didn't trigger. And then I got, I think like at least 2 hits when I was up in the window on the left side or like the second floor of the building towards like the entrance where the gate was or the arc. I got like 2 hits off that guy. And then I when I went up the ladder, I got, I don't know if they're the same person or a different person, but I think I got like 3 different hits, either like 2 on the same guy and then 1 on another guy, or is it 2 separate hits on 2 different people? But yeah, it was a good fight. Oh yeah, these emulators. I'm trying to figure out how do you like push them back. Like how do you like? Because you're supposed to not shoot at it, otherwise it'll explode. Explode. You're supposed to like knock them back, kind of like how in Minecraft they have like the creepers, where the best way to fight them is to like keep knocking them back, and then disengaging them. That way they don't detonate. And then obviously repeat it a couple of times, and eventually be able to get the kill. So, yeah. I think like when it comes to like just the extraction genre, I think that this game has the slight edge in terms of being more interesting and more engaging. Like having to not only worry about other players but also worry about creatures and monsters and supernatural events and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Like for me, like personally, I like the the characters and creatures and the dark themes like PoE. So this game kind of comes naturally in terms of like the undead and stuff. But yeah, obviously they have some really wacky weaponry, but I think this is a pretty cool concept altogether. Like I'm glad I got it on sale because I think the base price was like $40 or something, or 35, and I got it on sale for what do you call it? I got it on sale for $13. It was 65% off. So I think it was like $35 or something like that. I'm trying to figure out how you unlock the traps in this game. Holy shit, we took it down so fast. Yo, we took it down so fast. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I gotta go find some traps. It's already vanishing. I mean, we could, like, get the bounty and then, you know, obviously try and extract right away, or we can, you know, obviously get the bounty and then, try and get other bounties. I don't know. I mean, depends on how we're feeling. Off already full. Trying to find if there's any like traps. Like box full of like traps on there, because I mean, if we're gonna be staying here, then we're gonna have to set it up. All right, looks like one of our teammates has barbed wires. This is interesting. Okay, I don't see any traps available. Still vanishing. Jesus, somebody has an automat. I think for the price of this weapon it's decent. Like at least you have like 9 bullets. It's not the strongest though. Not the fastest, but I mean, at least 9 bullets is something. Because there's a couple of guns out there that are just straight up like just 1 bullet and you gotta reload, like the Springfield or the I forgot the other one, Ferdinand or something. Fernand, which, you know, doesn't really do you good if you get into like a 1v2 situation or a CQC situation and then you miss the shot and you have to reload. It's pretty smart of that one guy to be out there and just sort of like, because at least he'll be able to see, you know, what's going on outside. So we all, I mean, it's like in like battle royales, like if you all stay inside the same building and you all, you know, don't know where the enemies are, and essentially they have control of vision over you. Should we go with him? Alright, I'm just gonna follow. Sort of while he loots, we just that's a lot of equipment. Holy shit. Alright. I don't know. I mean, I assume that they know what they're doing because they have skins on. There's no way. I mean, that they'll tell. So what does the 4 mean on the bottom left? What does the 24 mean on the upper left? Holy shit, that just killed it in like 2 shots. Damn. I mean, this guy's going loud, so I think he's more experienced. Because I think most new players, they go pretty stealthy. Or they play a little bit more passive, so they try to be as quiet as possible. But, I mean, if he's making a lot of noise and, you know, I think basically it's just that this guy wants to get into a gunfight. He's, you know, a little bit more confident. But, yeah, I mean, if we're just gonna grab the bounty and just extract right away, I'm okay with that too. I mean, we could try and go for the other bounty or the other players, but it might not be worth the time. Okay. So far, I've only had 2 or 3 freezes, but it's just so weird. Like, the game does freeze at times, but it also plays at 60 frames or so for the most part, which is like, it's like the game I can run, but there's something that is, I don't know, it could be like a memory link that's causing it to stutter at times, or it could be OBS too, but yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of refreshing, like, take on like the FPS game. I mean, like another game that came out recently with the finals, which is very, very different, but a lot of people are having fun with that. Apex, people are saying that's one of the better BRs out there. I'm not sure if the current season is or not. I don't see as much players playing it, but I think a couple months back it was, or at least a year ago, it was praised. So, okay, bounty. Select your contract. Oh, was I supposed to do a contract? Anyone who dares play Hunt solo and succeeds deserves a reward. So any hunter facing off against bigger teams, duos, trios, or a mix of duos, trios, and other solo players would get an underdog bonus. Oh, wow. So solo only, get a free hunter. Your hunter is a damned soul. Scavenge for better weapons. Find rifts to activate the wellspring. Absorb its energy to save your soul. Only one hunter can survive. Is this like solo PvP? Medium range. Low grade melee weapon. Low grade pistol. I need to read a little bit more. And then trials. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Next legendary unlock. Trials. Trials. I'm gonna need to watch a video about what these modes are. What exactly do you do here? Arsenal. DLC. back to bounty hunt. What's add last partner as friend? Mission summary. I don't think I killed anybody in particular. I'm gonna take like a 20-minute break. At this time, it won't be a 2 hour. Last time I was streaming, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a 30-minute break. Turns out my parents came over and needed help with something, so like 30 minutes became 2 hours. But yeah, just gonna grab something quick to eat and be back. And we might play like another round or two, and then we're gonna switch it over to, I don't know, like some days are like, well, we'll see. Likely Battlefield 1, because I'm liking Battlefield 1 right now. Or it's funny because I got the game in 2016, but I played less than like 40 hours in total. So felt like I haven't really sunk into the game as much as I wanted to. But I'm starting to learn more about it. But I mean, as long as if this game doesn't freeze the next 2 rounds, I'll continue playing it. But if it does, and if it freezes, for example, and I'm in the middle of a firefight and get killed, I'll probably switch over to a different game. But yeah, I'll be back. 30 minutes.
washed in the blood. Oh, temptation will lead you astray. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. Today's the day. Oh, sinners, have you slaughtered the lamb? Oh, sinners, have you slaughtered the lamb? It's eternal damnation, lest you wash in the blood. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. The time has come. There's prisons on fire, and I lit the match. There's prisons on fire, and I lit the match. 'Cause we all want our freedom, not just to break stone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots, and send them home. But I'll be a sinner all of my days. I'll be a sinner all of my days. I ain't waiting for Jesus, he's left us alone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. The seed's been sown. You sit with me, sir. You might learn to survive. Keep that gun loaded. You be my eyes. 'Cause these devils among us are out for our souls. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. We ain't fighting alone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. We ain't fighting alone. Slow we go and slow we rise. Hold the course, the storm, the eye. Dock the boat, batten the sails. Waves are strong, clouds roll in. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The sky is red, I see the face of the one who'll take my place. I say a prayer and close my eyes. My aim is true, the bullet flies. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The seeds we sow, the fruit we reap. Tide of death is rising. Ain't no grave can hold me down. One foot in hell, on sacred ground. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. The tale is told, my fate is writ. I die, I weep, it starts again. Rise up, dead man, let the gunshots ring. Rise up, dead man, let the gunshots ring. Shadows calling, let the gunshots ring. Fall But the devil let the gunshots ring. Black trains coming, let the gunshots ring. Gunshots ring. Let the gunshots ring. And caught my eye. I saw your looks, I lost my mind. You swung the axe, and I was felled. You make me burn, but I'll make it hell. The altar's lit, I'm on my knees. You make me pray, I'll make you plead. Now play the record in reverse. You may be poison, but I'm a curse. You may be poison, but I'm a curse. And when you come up from behind, I feel your breath, you can't feel mine. You raise a hand, I say the words. You may be poison, but I'm a curse. You may be poison, but I'm a curse. Oh, broken man, play me a tune. I'll sing along, I'll sing for you. temptation will lead you astray. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. Today's the day. Oh, sinners, have you slaughtered the lamb? Oh, sinners, have you slaughtered the lamb? It's eternal damnation, lest you wash in the blood. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. The time has come. This prison's on fire, and I lit the match. This prison's on fire, and I lit the match. 'Cause we all want our freedom, not just to break stone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots, send them home. I'll be a sinner all of my days. I'll be a sinner all of my days. I ain't waiting for Jesus, he's left us alone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. The seed's been sown. You stick with me, sir. You might learn to survive. Keep that gun loaded. You be my eyes. 'Cause these devils among us are out for us. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. We ain't fighting alone. Get your gun, get your knife, lace your boots. We ain't fighting alone. Slow we go and slow we rise. Hold the course, the storm, the eye. Dock the boat, batten the sails. Waves are strong, clouds roll in. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The sky is red, I see the face of the one who'll take my place. I say a prayer and close my eyes. My aim is true, the bullet flies. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The seeds we sow, the fruit we reap. Tide of death is rising. Ain't no grave can hold me down. One foot in hell, on sacred ground. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. The tale is told, my fate is writ. I die, I weep, it starts again. Rise up, dead man, let the gunshots ring. Rise up, dead man, let the gunshots ring. Shadows calling, let the gunshots ring. Fought the devil, let the gunshots ring. Black trains coming, let the gunshots ring. Hills they howling, let the gunshots ring. Death's among us, let the gunshots ring. Bone it shatters, let the gunshots ring. Rise up, dead man, let the gunshots ring. Let the gunshots ring. Let the gunshots ring.
Was that 30 minutes or what? I don't know, cause I ate it. Didn't I left for like at 9:20 or something like that. A little over 30 minutes. 38 minutes, perhaps. All right. I was trying to set up a memory management software. To kill any apps that are running in the background that might be eating up at the RAM. But the game already launched, so I'm like, dang it, whatever. I'll just only 100 can survive. Oh, is this like a kind of like a BR, essentially? All right. Let's just matchmake. As I said in the past, I do have EFT, but I voluntarily chose not to play it because of the current situation going down in the Ukraine. So obviously it's a difficult choice because I do watch people play EFT and it looks a lot of fun when you really get into it. But yeah. Until the war ends, until Ukraine can get back on its feet, I'm not really comfortable playing a game made by a studio that in one way or the other provides some level of support for the RDF. So I mean, if they openly have condemned the RDF, then I would have been like, awesome, I'm totally behind that. But they've done fundraising for the RDF, so yeah. I think most streamers don't really care about that, which you shouldn't have to. Like, essentially, you're separating the art from the artist. Like, some people still listen to Kanye's music, even though they don't like the artist or the producer, Kanye himself. Nothing wrong with that, but you know, some people just chose to take a stance against it. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. Jesus, this guy got like an actual sniper. Okay, I just hope that I don't freeze. I mean, I did close the game while I was away, so. I assume this beekeeper knows exactly what he's doing, so I'm just gonna follow him. I'm not sure how he's able to hit them with one shot. Maybe he has that perk on that does double damage when you melee. Ooh. I actually hit her. With the bandana on, she looks like that girl from Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6. Kind of reminds me of her.
Guess they're just reusing last time's or totems.
You know what? I don't know. Like when I use my push to talk, there's no like indicator showing that like my mic is on. So I can only assume that they're able to hear me. There's a lot of activity going on. Yeah, this guy is really quick with that melee. I don't know, I just really like that Resident Evil kind of vibe that this game gives. What's happening? I could go for the res, I just need cover.
Where are they?
They ran east, but I'm not sure.
Are they outside or inside the compound?
I just saw them run like eastish, but he was outside. going on? They one tapped our teammate. Trying to find them. Ow. I'm just so surprised I'm getting more than 50 frames. Well, at least above 50. And, you know, hovering at 60. Like, I don't know. I mean, for
the side a bit since I triggered that horse.
a game with this level of, like, graphical, like, fidelity or quality,
Wait, I need to poison these anyway, so good for me.
I should be only getting, like, 30 frames or like 10 frames, but it seems like they've been doing some really good work optimizing the game. Obviously, like, it does need a little bit more optimization, but they've done a really good job so far.
Take these things.
Yeah, they've done a really good job so far, like optimizing it, and you know, it has more, you know, more potential to go further. Whoa, this is some crazy cache. Oh,
Time to go.
ah, damn it. Something's happening here.
What?
Are there players? Like, there's like a blue smudge up there. What does that blue mean? Is that another player? Oh, it's a spider. Alright, let's get this spider. No. God damn it. Not right in the middle of the zone. I mean, if I was outside, I wouldn't care, but... yeah. I think after this round, if I go down, I'm gonna switch over to BF1. I want to try that gun that I unlocked. Hopefully I don't go down. At least be able to finish this round out. 30 seconds. I mean, I don't have crazy gear. It's just that, you know. Ah, Jesus. Oh. Fuck. It makes so much noise.
Isn't the wildlands about now? Okay.
Upstairs. Yeah, girl. It's down.
Might be solo, watch out. Oh, he's someone else down below. Oh, thanks. Now we don't have to do that ourselves.
Oh shit, I got it one tapped. Holy fuck, he just one tapped me. I gotta, like, as soon as I get up, I gotta run. Like, I gotta get my head down. Fuck. Can't see. Ow. Fuck, it's crazy out here. We haven't even started banishing yet. This is the crazy part. Fuck. Yeah, I should not peek that window. I heard him, but I can't see him. Damn it. Okay, I gotta stop peeking. I got res twice, so I gotta be more careful. Woo. We took down 2.
My freaking hipfire aim was the worst, most unlucky.
Holy shit. What is this? An empty churn?
I swear I was just like staring the guy straight in the face and like all my shots with the hipfire just avoided it. Like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
He's not afraid, I don't want to hurt him.
Fuck, that was crazy. Trying to see if they have any. I mean, it's team of 3s, right? So
Two buddies here.
where's the other guy's body? The one that we just down.
Probably go to the cache on the map and see what that does. Can you talk?
Should we burn these guys?
They're all 3 are dead.
Oh, okay.
And there's no one on the dark side, so yeah, not multiple things. I may do it if you find the lantern or something. Oh, special. So first.
Ow. Walked into my own teammates. Me and her walked into the same trap, or the trap that our teammates set down. Swallow's tail. Ooh. There's gotta be a health box around here. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna follow him. Oh wow, there's like 3 health boxes. 4. Okay. I like we don't actually have to engage the enemy. We just extract. Shit. So there's 5 players less, I assume that the number is on the bottom right. I mean bottom left. Does that include us? Like there's 3 of us plus the remaining 2.
I wonder if it's something that only one team or person can grab. Hope not.
Does the number 5 on the bottom left mean 5 players left?
What's that?
Does the number on the bottom left mean how many players is left?
5 players left. No.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't know what you're looking at.
oh, like a yellow. I like a yellow down with a 5.
What are you guys doing? Jeez. What the hell? I'm sorry, but friend, are you missing some brain cells? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so this is my first time playing since this update hit, so this cache is, I guess, just where a shit ton of these are at. Nice. So what do you just do?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait a sec. Break seal and take experience boom. Oh, this is XP. Neat. That's new. Worthy travel, I suppose.
Okay. All right.
Let's go this way, that way we don't have to cross over.
Okay, so he can hear me. I guess it's
Oh, watch it!
all good.
You were like a quarter inch away from being burnt alive.
I'm not sure if I picked up like it looks kind of very similar to the weapon that I already was using. The 18 something something. But it doesn't hold 9 bullets though. It holds like what is that, 9? Oh, that is 9 bullets. I don't know. Maybe it has a skin on it. I don't know. Or something. So, like, how are you supposed to engage this big old guy?
Move away from that. This guy's supposed to kill.
I'm probably just gonna heal. I don't want to risk getting one tap. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's cool that you can restore, because I got down like twice and I got rezzed and I lost like max HP, but I was able to restore it. I think you go to like the area where there's a bunch of loot or that caravan or whatever, and then you open that blue box, and then it helped restore life back. What? Oh, yeah, it was like is it like +1 or something like that? It was so weird when we were in the middle of that firefight. I was like, took one shot and it took me like forever to reload my pistol.
Hop out of there. Get out, get out, get out. Jeez. Get in. What the frick are you doing? If you didn't get out of the area, you were stupid left behind and got nothing.
Alright, cool. Hey, I mean, we got quite a few things. We got the bounty from the other players. We got the bounty from the spider. I actually finding the bosses kind of fun. I don't know. I mean, being able to kite them and use your utilities or explosives. Yeah. All right. I guess to sort of like end the day, we'll spend the next like hour just chilling in NBF. But we got some good runs today actually. I think we were able to extract the majority of the runs, right? I think only twice or so. 2 or 3 times we went down. Winfield. Yeah, so this I picked up this gun from the other player. Oh, it is the Winfield 1876. Alright. Oh wow, it's a Twitch. This his Twitch account is connected to it. But is that not the one that I've already been using? Oh no, it's the 1873 that I've been using. Effective range 123. Oh, it's 110. That is 123. Ah, okay, so it's the skin for this one, which is in terms of priciness, it's not that bad. 1873. 203. That's a shotgun. 190. 130. $130. Bomb lance. Adapter for compound on this explosive harpoon can be 190. Break action side by side shotgun. Prototype long barreled semi-auto shotgun. 194. Oh, it says the RPM there too. It's rounds per minute level. Is a bolt action rifle with internal 10 round magazine. Martini Henry. Oh, this one's not so expensive. Single shot breech loading rifle that values simplicity. 143. Wait, when did I pick this up? What the heck? I don't remember that. Mazin. 5-round clip. $364. Nitro Express. Carries limited ammunition. That's 1,000. Yeah, this Romero is one of the cheaper weapons. Like, oh, it's a shotgun. It's reload after every shot. 16 RPM. Unless you have a perk that makes you reload fast, I don't think that one's worth it. Long bore single shot rifle with good sight. 149. Springfield. 50-70 caliber center. Quick rate of fire. I think this one you had to like shoot and then reload or eject it and shoot. So it's like, think of it like a musket sort of deal. Bolt action, hold 5 round. Vertelli carabiner. Reloading is inspired by a Winfield repeater rifle, making it easy to top up ammunition. How much rounds does this hold? Vertical recoil. Oh, 6+1. Yeah. This one's like only 110, but being able to hold 15 rounds. It's a decent starter. I mean, it's one of the cheaper weapons. This one is only 7. And what's the difference? Oh, reload speed, that's why. Oh, it reduces, what's this? Vertical recoil. Reload speed slower. Rate of fire is lower. Higher damage, higher reload speed. What's this? Better muzzle velocity. Okay, that's cool. What's the difference between this and this? Oh. I didn't like this pistol. Sixth round. Needs no further action. 97. I do like this handheld crossbow. It's actually pretty funny. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it on there for now. Oh, right, upgrades. Spec. I'm not sure what to do. Probably want that. Probably want that. I guess that would do. Okay. All right. Fun game. I'm digging it. Yeah, at some point I was like trying to find an alternative to EFT, and I think that's overwhelmingly the most recommended as an alternate choice. Although very, very different games, but still very fun. Although I think that it lacks a sort of marketplace system. I'm not sure if there is one. Maybe I need to look deeper, but one thing is that the EFT has sort of like you can auction or sell your gear or parts of it, or scavenge, salvage, and strip down the gun, sell parts, sell medicine or whatever. So I think that maybe I didn't maybe I had to look through the menu to see, because I didn't really get that deep into the game yet. Maybe it's there or something. I don't know. Maybe there's an ability to buy and sell from a marketplace. I just haven't seen it yet. But I think you could really do with something like that, because eventually you're gonna be like, what can I do with the weapon that I um or the loot or the contraband that I extract with, Eventually, there needs to be an option for players to buy, sell, salvage, strip down weapons. Oh wow, 1 second. Let me update the game. F1. One second. Few more minutes. A moment. I will switch back once I'm ready. Yep. All right. Since it's already 11 p.m., I think we should call it here. Because yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I want to just keep it consistent every day. 10:30, 11 cutoff time. That way I can wake up early and start early. That way I get more time. But yeah, fun games. I likely play BF late at night tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing Ellie Last Epoch in the morning and then Hunt Showdown in the afternoon. And then Battlefield late at night. Or if Hunt Showdown runs just fine, from the afternoon, then I'll just play that mostly. We'll see. I don't know. Everything's up in the air. We'll see. But yeah, fun games tonight. Hunt Showdown is pretty fun. I'm liking it a lot. It's a huge learning curve, but it's a great game. So yeah, call it from here. But yeah, everyone have a good night. I'll try to be up early in the morning tomorrow. Peace.